What's up, everyone? This is Gail Dudley with your news in motion. Today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday workshop day, and we got a guest for you today. So come on in the room, y'all. It is July the 7th, 2021. It is 7:25 a.m., and I am pumped. People, come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. Who's out here with me this morning? Give me a shout out. Let me know you're here. Who's in the room with me? I see you, Jeffrey Allen James. I see you, Riakis. I see you. When you come in here, go ahead and share and say, let's get our morning on. Let's get it together. Y'all, I got my weights with me this morning. Good morning, Kimberly Graves. Good morning. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, Felicia Williams. Good morning, Kenny Stanley. Y'all got y'all's weights with y'all? Good morning, Stephanie Burbridge Hall. Listen, even if you're driving to work, now I don't want you doing exercises driving to work, but when you get to work, do whatever you hear Molly sharing with you. Good morning, Marion Jackson. Good morning, Pastor Annette. Good morning, Patricia Lyles. Good morning. So yes, y'all, I got my workout stuff when I said I'm doing these workouts. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. Y'all got y'all's free weights. Y'all, we getting ready to hear how to keep moving and keep going. Y'all know what I say. I say stay well. Remember to make some moves. We're going to make some moves today. Good morning, Cherie. Good morning. Y'all, I am so excited. I call her my niece. She'll be coming on soon after I get through a couple of items of news. But it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Good morning, Pastor Antoinette. Good morning. So yeah, y'all, I have on my workout stuff. I have my free weights in hand, and we gonna get started. Happy Wednesday to you, sister. You got your weights, Deborah? Yay! Let's do this, y'all. Y'all, she's really gonna give us some serious tips, y'all. She's an expert. Good morning, Adrian. She's an expert. Good morning, Latrice Jones. And I've been hanging out by way of her mom's women's retreat for years. And I see her coming up in here. So we'll be bringing her on in a few moments. But listen, if you are at home, get your free weights. I got my weights, y'all. I got my workout gear on. I can't wait. I can't wait. Y'all gonna love Molly. Y'all gonna love Molly. Good morning, Dr. Kim Carter. Good morning. So y'all, let me just get started because we're gonna spend some good time talking about just our health. If we're going to be out here doing civic engagement, and we're going to be out here educating people on voting, and we're going to be advocates, and we're going to help people who are dealing with food insecurity. We got to get our mind, body, and spirit right as well. Hello, Kenya. We love you. We're so praying for you. I'm sure you've had a tough week, Kenya, but I'm glad to see you on here. Whatever we can do to help you, let us know. For those of y'all who may remember or just now hearing it because you were off last week, Kenya lost her mom. Her mom passed away. So we're still lifting her up, praying for her sister, and her father. But Kenya, it is so good to see you. Good morning, Fred Jones. Good morning. All right, y'all. Those are my shout outs. I don't want to delay it any longer. Let's go ahead and kick it off with the intro. Let's go. All right, y'all, here is the quote for today, if I can find it and pull it up. Here's our quote for today. Bam. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? And that's out of Isaiah 43, chapter 43, verse 19. And that's out of the English Standard Version. Again, behold, I am doing a new thing. Won't it spring forth? Now it springs forth, do you not perceive it? Y'all, that's what's happening. We're in a new season. We got to get started. All right, y'all, some quick headlines, and I'm bringing on my girl. Quick headlines, y'all. Sha'Carri Richardson is left off of the U.S. Olympic Games. I'm feeling a little way about that. I'm not liking that too much. They decided, she was already out of the first race. And then they decided to take her out of the 4x100. Again, I am feeling some kind of way about that. Y'all, let's pray for her. Let's lift her up. We don't know how this is going to deal with her, what kind of trauma she may have from this. She's already admitted that she made a mistake. She's apologized to the entire world. She was looking forward to being able to run that one race, and now she's not in the race at all. So let's continue to lift her up, y'all. This morning, news breaking headlines: the president of Haiti was assassinated overnight by a group of gunmen in his private residence. Haiti's interim prime minister said in a short statement on Wednesday, sparking concerns about worsening upheaval in the Caribbean country beset by political instability and growing gang violence. His wife was wounded by the unidentified assailants, of whom spoke Spanish. So we have that. Y'all, tropical storm Elsa makes landfall along the western Florida peninsula. Y'all know Pastor Alex lives there and some other viewers, so just be praying for them. If you have not heard about this already, y'all, the Jedi. Yep, it's called the Jedi. Good morning, Demia says, to be clear, just can't handle Jamaica without. I'm telling you, I can't handle it either. I'm not feeling too good about that. For those of you who are just coming on, good morning, Mike Nicholson. What's up? Look, it was 90 degrees outside. Y'all know with myelofibrosis poppin', I can't be out there in the heat like that. But I was cheering you on, Mike. And for those of you at home, grab your weights. Grab your weights. Yeah, y'all, grab your weights. All right, y'all, Jedi, PC reporting. Jedi stands for the Department of Defense officials announced yesterday that the cancellation of the it stands for Joint Enterprise Defense Infrastructure. Y'all, just let me tell y'all, I'm just so excited to have Molly on here. I can't even read the notes. The team is flashing like, that's not what that says. So I'm going to say that all over again. Jedi. All right, the Department of Defense officials announced yesterday the cancellation of a high-profile, and Jedi stands for Joint Enterprise Defense Infrastructure. Y'all go somewhere. Y'all ain't talking about, thank you for repeating that. Anyway, or Jedi Cloud Computing Project. Well, y'all know the old dude in the old occupant. He's still in stuff. Well, they said he was making it political, which canceled out Amazon because they gave it to Microsoft. So now the Joint Defense Department said, we ain't giving it to anybody. We're going to just start all over. So they're starting all over. So it could end up back to Microsoft, or it could go to Amazon. Y'all, these are big people's games. All right, free Britney Spears. Dang, gone. Why can't we get her free? Y'all, the AP is reporting that Britney Spears' court-appointed attorney on Tuesday filed documents to resign from her conservatorship. The latest in several such moves that have come in the fallout of the pop singer's comment in court decrying the legal arrangements that control her money and affairs. So she said, I just won't sing anymore. She's like, Pops, you're going to be broke. You're going to be broke, and I ain't going to do this anymore. So anyway, her attorney, her manager resigned. They're like, can she not just get her own attorney? This is what I don't understand. Who is this judge, Brenda Penny? And why is she so trying to control Britney Spears? I'm not understanding that. But y'all, that's what's happening. All right, y'all, before I get to what we're here for today for Wednesday workshop, Pfizer and Delta. Did y'all know there's now a Delta Plus? Hello, somebody. What is happening here? Y'all, listen. The Hill is reporting, and our scientist is on today, so can you jump in here? The Hill is reporting a study conducted by Israel found that the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine is somewhat less effective against the more infectious Delta variants. They say variants because there's now a Delta Plus. Well, can't it get any worse than that? Though it is still found to be effective in preventing severe illnesses. I don't want the COVID at all. Severe or not, I don't want that. And I got Pfizer. Hello, I got Pfizer. Like some of y'all on here got Pfizer too. Anyway, the Wall Street Journal reports that the Pfizer vaccine protects 64% of the immunized people during the outbreak of the Delta variant. 64%. Can I be among the 64%, please? Hello, somebody. Y'all, the study was collected from June the 6th to early July, according to officials. Now, there's some people also saying, I don't know if I believe all that. I'm believing everything because Fauci says the same thing. Y'all, the World Health Organization is still fighting with CDC because the CDC says you don't need masks, The World Health Organization said, oh, yes, you do. Hello. I'm listening to them. And Dr. Fauci is kind of like saying, well, but he's going on over here with the World Health Organization. I'm following him. He ain't been wrong yet. All right, y'all. Holistic health and healing. Hey, y'all. Let's get going. Let's get going. I see y'all coming up in here. Demia, Mary, Jakinthia, what's up? Mike, Kim Edmondson, I see y'all in here. Mary Jenkins says, strengthen your immune system, strengthen your immune system, strengthen your immune system. Y'all, she's sending us an alert. It's an alert, urgent alert. Y'all, check this out. When the coronavirus first started, Molly was like, listen here, people, I'm going to need y'all to work out. So, when we were in serious lockdown, she went on live. We were dancing. She was like, look, y'all, we're going to at least get our immune system going. I've been following her a long time. Y'all, Molly is a devoted wife and mother, too. She's a writer. She's a dancer. The girl can dance. The girl can dance. Award-winning corporate communications professional and a certified fitness nutritionalist. Hello, somebody. While studying dance in college, Molly developed a passion for fitness and began to study how food and activity impact the body. Through teaching, seminars, individual training and coaching, and her website and blog, Molly has helped countless people. Hello, me. Countless people further their wellness goals and learn how to better care for their bodies. Y'all, I'm on day 45 of this new me, and y'all can see how crazy I am. Y'all, when you feel good, you act crazy. I was already crazy, so I just kind of like made it extra. Anyway, connect with Molly by following her on her Instagram with Shape with Molly and by visiting her website, which we'll put that up here as well. Boom, there it is, shapeyourfit.com. Y'all like the ticker going? Yeah, we done upped our game a little bit. Let me bring on Molly. What's up?
Oh, hi.
How are you, girl?
Doing fine. Thank you.
Listen. We're out here trying to be advocates. We're out here trying to live well. We're out here trying to get people to educate it with voting, advocacy, everything. You're going to help us, I believe, today. Where do we start? What do we do?
Start with something. Start with something. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to go from 0 to 60. You don't have to go from not working out at all to working out 6 days a week. Start with something, one day at a time.
One day, I'm going to take this jacket off because I'm going to move with you. So I'm going to go ahead and let you impart some nuggets, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to work out with you. I got my weights, girl. I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So yes, let's start there. Start with something. Weight loss, fitness, cleaning up your diet. It can seem overwhelming. Any kind of lifestyle change can seem overwhelming. It can seem impossible, but it is not. You can make the changes. You have the power to make the changes. If you think about other areas of your life in which you've made changes, you just have to have some consistency. That's how we change habits in our life. And we're talking about holistic wellness. So it's not just about your diet. It is not just about hitting the gym. It's understanding how your physical being, how you feel physically impacts how you feel mentally and emotionally. You're not going to be able to do the extras you want to do, right? Because we all have things that we're responsible for. We're wives, we're husbands, we're mothers, we have a job, but the extras like being an advocate, like engaging in civic service, those things we can't add on extras if we feel bad, if we feel sluggish, if we physically feel weighed down. So understanding that it's the totality of the complete picture that contributes to our overall wellness. Like Gail was saying, when you feel better, when you start feeling better, that translates not just to your body, but to your mind as well. You feel kind of unstoppable. You feel like you can do more. So understand that it's a complete picture, and working out, friends, will help you feel better mentally. Working out, there's something about moving your body. We were made to move. So it might seem tough at first, like it will be uncomfortable, but don't run from that discomfort. Feel that, lean into that, and give yourself some grace. Understand that it's not going to be comfortable all the time. You're going to be sore sometimes. When you engage in activity that your body isn't used to or that you haven't done in a long time, there's going to be some discomfort there. So know that going in. That is a big tip. Understand that there is going to be some discomfort, that this is new for me, and give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. Like, it's okay. You're not going to knock it out of the park every day. If you have a bad day, and I don't, we got to get away from using those words, but if you have a day where you plan to work out, and then it just didn't happen, or you just knew you were going to eat well, you were going to pack your lunch, you were going to do all those good things, and it just doesn't happen, it's okay. Give yourself some grace. But the key is try not to stay down for too long. Say, I got to get back on the wagon. It didn't go as planned today, but I'm going to get back on the wagon. Find activities that you don't hate. Right? Like, you may not love to work out. That's not everybody's story. I do like working out. I like moving my body. I like the way I feel, but there are some people who working out is really a struggle. So you have to find activities that you don't already hate. Just because your best friend does boot camp and she likes that she likes, somebody to be in her face, yelling at her, be in that type of class, that hardcore thing, that doesn't have to be your thing. So if it's not your thing, don't try to force yourself to engage with something that's not your thing. You're not going to stick with it if you genuinely hate it. You're just not, right? All right. Listen to your body, listen to yourself. Again, begin to get familiar with what works for you. Working out and time of day matters. I'm a morning person. My body does better with morning workouts. My brain does better with morning workouts. It helps to set my tone for the day. So that's a personal tip that I have. If you're trying to start a new workout or fitness regimen, mornings are great if you can swing them, because number one, you make sure you get it done. If you get up early and get it out of the way, you don't have it hanging over your head for the rest of the day. You don't have to wait till the end of the day. You're already tired. So if you can make it happen in the morning, that's always great. But if your body hates mornings, if you just can't do it, if you just can't make it happen, don't try to make yourself do it. I know some people, I've had some clients who like to work out like late at night, like 10 something, and that works for them. They still get it done. So listen to your body and engage in the type of activities that you don't hate and the time of day that you can swing it. Sometimes I get questions like, well, what's the best type of workout? There is no best. The best workouts are the ones that you're going to do, you're going to stick with, that you don't hate. Now here's the key. You got to get that heart rate up. It's not really a workout if you're casually strolling along. Walking is great, but you need to get your heart rate up. Sweating is good. People ask me, I've often said, and I'll yell out in classes, if you ain't sweating, you ain't working. But some people aren't sweaters. So you really need to pay attention to your heart rate. If you're working out and you can easily have a conversation like you're doing right now, we're just talking, then you're not working hard enough for it to be a workout. So if you're not a sweater, you want to gauge your activity expenditure based on your breath. If you can easily and casually chat, you need to work a little harder, right? So there are some things that can help you be more successful in new routines when we're talking about nutrition, right? Some common mistakes. The average person underestimates how many calories they intake in a day. You underestimate that. A lot of times we don't know what we're taking in, and we overestimate how many calories we burn in a day. We think that, just because we're walking around, we've done some things around the house, we're walking to the car, we might be walking around the grocery store. We think that we're burning more calories than we actually are. Friends, we don't know. We need tools to help us. So getting a fitness tracker or a watch of some kind really helps gauge your activity expenditure. Now, they're not 100% accurate, but they are more accurate than you thinking you know how many calories you're burning. So whether it's just a step tracker, whether you keep that on, you know how many steps you're taking in a day. The standard is about 10,000 for you to be considered to have an active day. So get a fitness tracker of some kind. The watches will help gauge your heart rate. So even if you can't really, you don't know if your heart rate is really up there, a watch can really help you gauge where your heart rate is. And that is very accurate because it's literally just counting your breath for you. So invest in a watch. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it can really, really help with your activity. If you have some weight to lose, if your doctor has told you need to lose some weight, or you know that you are overweight, downloading a calorie counter, something like MyFitnessPal, can really, really help you get a better idea of what you're eating, how many calories that you're eating, because estimating really doesn't work because you just don't know. So inputting that food, logging your food. Now, it's not easy. It takes discipline to log your food, but once you create the habit, it is pretty easy. And I do like MyFitnessPal because now they've gotten so advanced, you can literally just scan the barcodes of the food. The barcodes that's on the back that you scan at the grocery store, you scan that same thing, it goes directly into the app, and it tells you not only how many calories are in there, it tells you your macros. So it tells you carbohydrates, fat, and protein in that item. So you know exactly what you're getting because, guys, one drink at Starbucks is often enough calories for your entire day. They have some drinks that are 1,500 calories, 2,000 calories. We don't know what we are ingesting, and it's hurting us. So getting a activity tracker can really, really help you, especially if you have weight to lose. Heart disease, still the number one killer. We've got to engage in preventative health measures. Preventative health measures. I see a question here. On average, how many calories should you consume per day? It's different per person. So a 6'3" man is going to have a different calorie expectation to maintain or lose or gain weight than a 5'7" woman. So on average, for a man, somewhere between around 2,500 calories. For a woman, somewhere around 2,000. But it really depends. Every body really is different. Everybody's body structure is different. So it is based on height. It's based on your natural muscle structure, how you are just built, but it's different per person. And then it's based on your goals. Some people don't want to lose weight. Some people want to gain weight. Some people want to maintain. So you can just Google it for your height and gender, because it's different per person. So there really is no average, but you can plug in, again, with these activities, these apps, you can plug in your goals and it will calculate it for you. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. I see somebody says Fitbit all day. Yes, a Fitbit is awesome, but these apps will help calculate that for you. Let me see what else I want to talk about here. Knowing what's in our food. We're going to do some moves in just a minute. Knowing what is in your food. Read your labels. A lot of times we're not even eating food. We're consuming chemicals, powders, things that are put in what used to be food to make it last longer. So read your labels. If you cannot pronounce it, if it's just riddled the back of the package with words you can't pronounce, those are chemicals. You want to stay with fresh food. Frozen is also always better than canned. There's just less sodium. There are less preservatives in there. So read your labels, know your food. Okay. All right. We are going to do some moves just to get moving a little bit. We're not going to do anything crazy today, but I'm just going to show you some basic moves that you can incorporate just to get yourself going. I'm going to start with some seated things in case there are somebody that is disabled or somebody that can't really get up and moving. You can't run. You can't really do squats or anything that is too weight bearing. If you got some weights, there's Some activities you can do seated. You can do this also with things around the house. You can do these with heavy water bottles, the big ones, the liter water bottles. You can do these with laundry detergent. So I'm going to get up on the edge of my seat here. Another thing we want to understand, engaging our core. A lot of people ask about abs and how do I get abs and how do I lose weight on my stomach? You can't spot reduce fat, but when you engage your core in every exercise, even just walking, but when you engage your core, you engage those muscles and you work them in the process of working other muscles. So we're seated, even though we're seated, engage your core, feel those abs, draw them in and up, feel them contracted. And lateral arm raises, we're going to go out to the side here and back down. Bring your weights or your water bottles out and back down. These are great for your arms, shoulders, working your back even out and down. Another great one, bringing the arms up above your head here and then bringing them back down. Remember, keeping your core engaged here, bringing up here and back down. Push up. And you want to control the weights. The key with weights is making sure that it's heavy enough that you are working, but not so heavy that you are losing form. So if you're struggling and you can barely get it up there, the weights are too heavy. But if they're flying up there and you're kind of losing control, then the weights are too light. So you want to find weights that you are working, but that you can still keep proper form. You can go up, blow your breath out there, bring it back down. Do not lose control. If you engage in form that is not proper, you could really hurt yourself. So be careful. Increase your weights gradually, right? So if you're starting with 5 pounds or 8 pounds, the next week you don't need to go to 10 or 12. Let your body adjust to that weight, learn proper form, and then gradually increase the weight. Give yourself some grace. This takes time. You didn't get to where you are overnight, and you're not going to get to where you want to be overnight either. So give yourself some time. I'm going to scoop my computer back a little bit so we can see some squats. Squats they're popular. They've become really, really popular. Proper form with squats. I'll turn this way. The main thing is making sure that your weight is properly distributed, and you want to make sure that you are driving weight down in your heels. You don't want to be forward on your toes. You want that weight to be back in your heels. You also don't want to be this far forward like this. You don't want to be leaning back. You want to come straight down, evenly distribute that weight. So we're going to go up and down. You're going to feel that in the largest muscles of your body. You're going to feel that in your quads. You're going to feel that in your hamstrings. You're going to feel that in your glutes. So squats are great because they work the largest muscle groups. And you do enough of them, you will be huffing and puffing, whether you have weights or not. So we're going to come up and down. Sit down in that. Come up and down. Lunges also. Lunges are awesome. So you're taking the same, stay down here. We're taking the same concept, the same idea of driving our weight down. You want to evenly distribute that weight down. There she is. Pushing back on that back heel. Let's go up and straight down. Up and down. Now let's switch this to the middle. Just shift your weight, come to the middle. Do some squats here in the middle. Yep, stay down there. A good variation of squats is to turn your knees out. And so you're still doing a squat, but now you have widened your stance and you're activating some of these inner muscles here. So down, and let's switch to the other side. Go in the other direction. There we go. So up, we go down. Up. You feeling that?
Yeah, girl, I'm feeling that.
Yes. Let me show one more variation of a lunge. You can do forward or backward. So when you're standing like this, you step back into that, step up, back into that. That can be a backward lunge. Walking lunges are also awesome. Walk Keep walking. That'll really get your heart going. So, yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. People are saying, was I squatting or dancing? I was doing both.
Yes. Dancing is always awesome.
Wow. Somebody, Demia asked, and I'm going to see if we can get this answered real quick so we can go into the inspirational message. Demia's asking, lunge. She's saying, I can't lunge or squat, but would love an alternative. What's an alternative to that because of knee arthritis?
There's not an awesome alternative. With your knees, you really got to be careful if you have any kind of knee issue. Walking is always great. Can you just walk? And if you can walk, so to add more of a calorie expenditure to a walk is to add weights. So go for
add weights
with either 3 pound, nothing too heavy, 3 pound or 5 pound weight. That will help get your heart rate up like a squat or a lunge would.
Okay. And then Demia says, but I want the toned leg. So if I'm hearing her correctly, Demia, is to get some weights when you're walking. Is that right, Molly?
Yes, that will help. That will help get the heart rate up and burn similar amounts of calories. Toned legs without doing squats or lunges. There are some things you can do on the floor, like some donkey kicks. So let me try to.
Yeah, girl, show us. And y'all, don't forget, as she's showing you this, check out her website, shapeyourfit.com, and then reach out to her. She's a resource. Yeah, let's see those, Molly. Let's see those.
So lifting, this will take, you still, if you're on a softer ground or carpet or something, it should not hurt your knees too badly there. You can always get knee pads, but it's definitely not going to put the strain on the knee like a squat would. So going up here, like that.
Love it.
Going out to the side here.
Love it.
Keeping that core engaged. I'm doing a ab workout too while I'm doing that.
See, y'all, we all can do this. We all can do this. So y'all make sure you're reaching out to Molly. She's not going anywhere till after the inspirational message, but make sure you reach out to Molly, shapeyourfit.com. If somebody can put that in there, that'd be great. Shapeyourfit.com. Y'all, who's tweeting? The award-winning journalist, I cannot think of her name, Nicole Hannah-Jones. She revealed on CBS this morning or yesterday that she declined the University of North Carolina's offer for 10 years. She's like, y'all taking too long. I'm not playing with y'all. She's now going to HU. You know, Howard University. So that's happening. That's the tweet. For the win, y'all, for the win is Molly Carpenter-Moses. Y'all, she gets the win today. Y'all, yesterday when we were putting out the post that she would be joining us today, she was in Ready Publication. And she put on there that it was a repost from July the 6th. I had forgot. I knew she was in the magazine, but I had forgotten it was July the 6th. And it was from the summer issue, which was July, August, September of 2016. Immediately, I wrote back there. I said, oh my gosh, what is God speaking? God is saying something. So y'all, here's the inspirational message, because I do believe God is speaking all the time. Y'all, for me, it's 45 days. It's 45 days. And if you happen to have seen my wall on Monday, I believe, I said that you have to take time to find what works for you. And I have 7 points. Start by reading Psalms 139. Read it. You are uniquely made. Spend time in meditation and prayer. Get to know yourself better. Ask yourself tough questions related to how you feel, sleep, eat, breathe, etc. Be honest with yourself. Decide where you will begin and start there. No one else needs to know. You do not need another person to validate what you have decided to do based upon your time with God. Realize you're not in a race. We just want to get healthy. And that's what Molly's been saying to us the last 15, 20 minutes. And y'all, agree with yourself to make changes if something isn't working. I have tried to follow so many different people because it was working for them, but it was killing me. It was not working with my DNA. It was not working with my body. So y'all, you have to do what works for you. So if those of you have to leave, you know what I say, stay well and remember to make some moves. For those of you who want to stay and do about 5 squats, let's go. Come on, Molly, let's go with these squats. Y'all, we gonna get some squats. And if you can't do the squats, do the donkey. What are those called? The donkey legs.
Yep, donkey kicks. Get on the floor, raise your leg up from the back, and switch sides.
All right, y'all, let's do these squats. Let's do the squats. Hey.
I'm gonna grab.
I'm getting ready. How many we doing, Molly? How many we doing?
We're going to do. Let's do 6 squats in the middle. Then
Okay.
to the side, and then we'll turn to the other side.
All right, that means everybody else who cannot do the squats, you're on the ground doing the donkey legs. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Go down. We're coming up. Down. Use your breath. Deep breaths in and out. Exhale on your up.
That's been my question. When to exhale?
Yep, you want to exhale on your release. Now let's turn this way. Gonna go down.
Woo, she working me, y'all.
These weights are helping us get a full body workout with this.
And I got them too.
There you go. Turn to the other side.
Woo, Jesus.
You feel that in your
But yeah, this will help us when we're out there knocking on doors or doing advocacy. It helps us with our mental health as well.
Absolutely. Yes, how's that feel?
Woo, that feels great, y'all. All right, y'all know all of you got to go. So you know what I say. Stay well and remember, make some moves.